inside. I'm Yuri, a mother of 2 children. I met my husband Tachibana through an arranged marriage, but... Nice to meet you!
Hi.
It's my first time doing matchmaking.
I see.
Why is he staying so quiet? He was always quiet and expressionless from the day we met. However, after going on several dates, I started to see him as a shy but kind and considerate person. We became married a year after the matchmaking. No, this one's mine!
Mom! She took my crayon!
Karin, why can't you be nice to Kuroki? A year later, we received a daughter, and in 2 years, a son. Dear, you have to tell them too! Jeez. My husband's lack of words and expression did not change after the marriage and childbirth. He'd attend school events but wouldn't willingly interact with the kids. Instead, he generally chose to observe them from a distance. However...
I'm home.
Oh, welcome back. Kuroki, what's wrong? You seem a bit different.
It's nothing.
I wonder what happened. And so, Kuroki's been acting strange since he came home.
I see.
I wonder if something happened.
Pass me some more.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
Jeez, is he really thinking about the kids?
I'm home.
Welcome back, Karin. You're pretty late today.
The prefectural tournament's starting soon, so my seniors gave me extra training.
I would have picked you up if I knew you'd come home this way. You've heard there's been suspicious people in the neighborhood lately, right? People being stalked at night or getting kicked from behind. If you're gonna be late, I'll have your dad take you home by car. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
It'll be fine. You're worrying too much.
I hope so, but make sure to contact me, okay?
Yep, I got it.
My daughter, Karin, seems to be enjoying school as a member of the volleyball club. But on the flip side, my son, Kuroki, seems to become less and less energized each day. So, how's it going lately? Karin seems busy but has a lot of fun with her sports club. Sasuji-san, how about on your end? She's in the same class as Kuroki, right? Yep, it seems like schoolwork's been getting pretty difficult for her. I see. Maybe that's why Kuroki's been unenergetic lately. Huh? Really? I'm not sure if it's related, but my daughter told me there's been a poorly behaving student in the class lately. Oh no! His name is Akamatsu. The teachers have tried to warn him, but they're unable to act strictly because his parents are related to the education committee. He was apparently attending a different middle school last year, but he was forced to transfer after physically assaulting someone. It's just what I heard from my daughter, so take it with a grain of salt. Could he be doing something to Kuroki? And that bad feeling had hit right on the mark. Oh, welcome back, Kuroki. Huh? What happened?
It's nothing.
Don't tell me it's nothing! Please explain what happened!
I said I didn't want to. Yo, Kuroki! Your sister goes to Etra Girls High, right? What about it? Introduce her to me, will ya? What? I saw her on the graduation photo album. She's pretty cute, isn't she? Now introduce her. No way. Why would I do something like that? What? You think no is an option here? Oh well. Not that it really matters. I just have to wait for her in front of your house after all. Give me a break! You bastard! That hurt!
No way!
Big sisses.
It's gonna be okay. Your dad's coming home early today, so let's ask him to pick her up. After asking for more details, it seems like this incident wasn't the exception, as he's been yelled at and forced to give money several times in the past. Why is this happening?
I was scared something might happen to Sis, but I couldn't do anything.
Kuroki.
I'll beat him to a pulp tomorrow!
No, don't! I can't stand it if you become even more hurt than today!
Yeah, she's right. Responding to violence with violence isn't gonna solve anything.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't we gather the evidence and discuss with the school? We might find testimony from other students.
My classmates tried talking about it to the teacher multiple times, but they never listened.
Then how about we go to them with adults next time, not just kids? We'll do our best to help you out, right, dear?
Yeah.
Dear!
Dad!
Whatever, Karin. Let's just do what we can.
Okay.
From that day, we began investigating Akamatsu-kun's actions. His fights, the money he's taken, the abuses he's inflicted, anything that might act as evidence. Preparations had steadily progressed, and I was very exhausted. My husband isn't of any use. Maybe he just has no interest in the children. Was the kindness I felt back then an illusion? Upon thinking that, I continued working alone. A few days later...
I'm home.
Welcome back! Where's your dad? Didn't he pick you up on his way back from work?
Oh, I came back on his car, but he said there's a DVD he has to return by today and left.
I see. He sure is late. What could he be doing? Welcome back. Seems like you took a while.
Yeah. I couldn't decide on what to borrow.
I see. Do you want to eat dinner?
No. I'll take a bath.
The next day, a shocking news was broadcasted.
Moving on to the next incident. Last night at 9:30 p.m., a male middle schooler was attacked by a man on Etra Block 4. There have been several cases of physical assault performed by suspicious persons in the area. Block 4's right there! The male middle schooler was found lying on the street by pedestrians. He sustained severe injuries, which will take 6 months before a full recovery.
Jeez. Seriously?
The police have begun investigating the culprit.
Alright. I'll get going.
Oh, see you later. Yesterday at 9:30 p.m. is when he was outside. Plus, it happened in the neighborhood. He seemed a bit awkward when he came home. Why did he take a bath as soon as he was back? No, there's no way! The next day.
I'm home.
Welcome back. What's wrong? Did something happen again?
No, that's not it. Actually, the middle schooler who was assaulted yesterday was Akamatsu.
What?
There was an emergency school gathering today.
I'm sure many of you know already, but one of our students was assaulted by someone yesterday. Please be sure to avoid walking outside at night. During daytime, try to walk with someone else as much as possible.
Hey, did you hear? It's apparently Akamatsu was attacked.
Was his house in that direction?
I wonder why he was at a place like that.
I'm guessing he found our house and was waiting for Sis to come home.
No way!
He's the type who'd go that far. I was thinking of getting back at him, but after what's happened, I'm done. He already got what he deserved.
I see, if you say so. It was creepy to think a suspicious person was lurking in our neighborhood, but after hearing what my son had to say, I decided to let go of the incidents. On a Sunday a few days later. Coming!
Excuse me. We're part of the Etra police. Do you know about the incident which occurred in this area?
Yes, the one that was mentioned in the news, right?
Yes. We've been asking all residents in the area about that day. Can we ask what you were doing between 9 and 10 p.m. that day?
My children and I were inside the house. My husband had gone out to return a DVD.
I see. Did you notice anything suspicious regarding your husband at the time?
No, I don't think so.
I understand. Is it alright if we ask him some questions as well?
Yes. Taichan received extensive questioning on what he was doing that night. It may have only lasted a few minutes, but for me, it felt like hours. Could they be suspecting him?
Alright. Thank you very much for your time.
No worries. Hey, did something happen?
No.
Could Taichan be the culprit? He's a criminal? Due to his odd behavior that night, I couldn't shake the uneasy feeling out of my head. 1 week passed.
Moving on to the next news. The police have apprehended the culprit of last week's incident where a middle schooler was assaulted. The culprit's identity is the unemployed suspect Hideki. He stated it could have been anyone.
So they caught the culprit.
According to the news, the high school graduate had been rejected numerous times by universities, and the stress had made him unstable, leading to the assault. He seemed to have been involved with past incidents as well, and the police were looking into it. Thank goodness! It wasn't Taichan after all.
I'm Tachibana. I live with my wife and 2 children. I met my wife through matchmaking, but...
Nice to meet you! My name is Yuri. I'm happy to make your acquaintance.
She's so cute!
It's my first time doing
see. I've never been good at showing my emotions. But despite that, Yuri happily accepted when I proposed to her. Being with Yuri made me happy. I soon received a son and a daughter. They were both absolutely adorable. So adorable that I didn't know how to interact with them, and ended up looking uninterested. A while back, my son came home in tatters. According to Yuri, it was done by his classmate called Akamatsu.
Whatever, Karin, let's just do what we can.
Okay.
How dare you lay a finger on my son! I'll get back at you no matter what! After Yuri slept, I took a peek into the materials she gathered and saw that Akamatsu kid's face. All that's left is to beat him to a pulp. While I was mulling it over in my head...
Dad, thanks for taking me home.
Yeah. Oh, right. I have to return the DVD I borrowed. There's a DVD I have to return, so head on home without me.
Okay, got it.
It's close, so I guess I'll just walk there. That's... How dare you beat on my son! Who's that behind him? What the? Could that be the suspicious person the news keeps talking about? I have to help him! Help? Someone! Him? Help me! It's punishment for doing what he did to my son. He deserves it. If I had stepped in to help, he may not have sustained as bad of an injury. No! Stop! Please! But why do I have to save a guy like him? What a scary world we live in. Karin, remember to contact us if you're coming home late. Kuroki, make sure to tell us if something goes south at school.
Dad.
He's right. There are plenty of weird people out there, so be careful, okay?
Okay.
I knew it. Tachan hasn't changed. It's just my imagination.
Isn't Dad being strangely kind today?
I'll be taking this secret to my grave.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。作中の暴行事件では被害者になったかもしれませんが、それまでは加害者側だったわけですし、黒木くんやいろんな人に対して働いた行為は事実で一生消えることはありません。そしてそれは簡単には到底許されないことです。自分の行いがどれだけのことなのか、これで理解して改心してくれればいいんですがね。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また、暴力ダメ絶対と思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。